Kamala Harris, it's possible that she's even less connected to the basketball world than I am, because she came out trying to have a she-woman moment, feminist hero moment, and weighed in on NCAA women's basketball and the tournament, and made the following untrue claim, speaking with Spectrum News. Okay, says, do you know, a bit of a history lesson. Do you know, we don't have this on tape, do we? Oh yeah, we do have it on tape because it was a written interview, but we've got the actual SOT. Listen, SOT 1.
Do you know, a bit of a history lesson. Do you know that the women's teams were not allowed to have brackets until 2022? Think about that, and talk about progress, better late than never, but progress, and what that has done, because of course when, I had a bracket, it's not broken completely, but I won't talk about my bracket. But you know what, just how we love March Madness, and even just now allowing the women to have brackets, and what that does to encourage people to talk more about the women's teams, to watch them. Now they're being covered, and this is the reality. People used to say, women's sports, who's interested? Well, if you can't see it, you won't be. But when you see it, you realize,
I'm so glad we got to hear that. First of all, why is she talking with her hands up here, right? Why is she doing this thing with her hands, like, crocodile hands, right? Like when people won't reach for the bell. It's very strange that she's got the hands up here. But secondly, fact check, the first NCAA women's tournament was in 1982. They had brackets. They had brackets in 82, at least regionally. And then by 1996, they had them nationally identical to the way the men do. So it wasn't even like in 1996, I had just graduated law school. Like this a long time ago. It's been a long time since we've had them, but she's got to give us her little lesson with her. It's, you know what it's like? It's like Violet Beauregard after she blows up into the blueberry, like with the little hands. That's how she talks.
It's wild though. Like who's briefing her? Who decided that this was a talking point? Like they have to play in petticoats until 1994, and you weren't allowed to have brackets, and women couldn't use pens to fill out the brackets. Their husbands had to do it for them in pencil. I mean, it is just completely made up. I mean, I actually enjoy this more than the days of the gaffes like Lambeau Field, which was John Kerry's, or Lambert Field when he called Lambeau that. This is so much more complex and rich stupidity, sports related. It's amazing.
So just to add to this, Zach Parkinson just tweets out posts on X. Here's Harris in 2021, a year where women's college basketball supposedly was not allowed to have brackets, tweeting about her husband's women's bracket. So maybe it's a memory problem. Maybe she's having some of the same recall problems that her boss is having. But you know what? What's annoying to me about the clip, Bridget, is that everything for her has to get turned into a little teachable moment where, educator-in-chief Kamala Harris is going to explain to the rest of us dum-dums how life used to be and how we can then be unburdened by what has been. And her new utopia version of the future in which women are equal and we finally get brackets, even though we've had them for the past 27 years or however long it's been. And we'll get to another place in which she's done this next with respect to Beyonce. But I'm kind of tired of her faux feminism, especially given the way Kamala Harris rose to the top out in California, which was under Willie Brown.
I'm convinced. Yeah, I'm convinced. I'm convinced that she's just trolling us. Like it seems like she watched Veep and she's just trying to be exactly Julia Louis-Dreyfus's character. How can you be this bad?
You're giving her a lot of credit.
It is amazing though. It's like a glitching AI or something. And one of the things that's annoying about modern feminism is that they do this kind of thing where they say like there's suddenly a new women's superhero or whatever movie coming out, and they act like there's never been a woman in a superhero movie before, even though you had like Princess Leia in 1977, right? Who was a real badass. Terminator. But they just pretend like all of that doesn't exist. And I don't appreciate that as a woman of the 80s. I enjoyed Linda Hamilton. Thank you very much. Exactly. And her biceps, they were inspiring to me.
Same.
Sigourney
to
Weaver.
All of us. Grand Canyon University, a private Christian university in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona, believes in equal opportunity and that the American dream starts with purpose. Change the world for good by putting others before yourself. Whether your pursuit involves a bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree, GCU's online, on-campus, and hybrid learning environments are designed to help you achieve your unique academic, personal, and professional goals. With over 330 academic programs as of September, GCU meets you where you are and provides a path to help you fulfill your dreams. The pursuit to serve others is yours. Let it flourish. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.